Hey there, I am Joe Heller, and I want to welcome you with all my heart to Harmonic Evolution. This YouTube channel is something that I've been meaning to put together for quite some time, but to be honest, I was not really ready. I mean, who is ready, right, when they get on camera for the first time? But I was nudged by my spiritual guides to kind of get out there and talk to you about some things which are evolutionary, hence the name Harmonic Evolution. Harmonics are dealing with frequencies and atonement and attunement. So we're going to explore a world to help you evolve. I'm going to dispel myths, myths that have kept people in a reincarnation cycle for millennia. And when I say myths, things like the chakras, the third eye, just a number of different things that we will talk about on this channel to help you expand your consciousness. The whole goal here is to help you evolve and gain a greater understanding and grow the box, dispel the dogma that has been placed within this mind. We watch TV and we watch in Hollywood, and it's an entrainment, it's a program to keep us trapped in this three-dimensional world, this prison, if you will. That's one reason they call it a prison planet. It's not so much that there is a confinement around the planet, which there is, because we are a danger, because we don't understand exactly what we're doing with our consciousness, because thoughts become things, as they talk about in The Secret. But I will blow up the law of attraction, because law of attraction is false. It is self-serving, or service to self, I should say. If you follow the law of one, it will keep you trapped here, and it keeps your consciousness minimized versus having it grow into the tremendous oak that are beyond, actually, it's beyond comprehension. But you've got to understand that you've got to go beyond the veil. But once you understand that there is no veil, I sound like Neo in the Matrix. You are the veil, and you're beyond the veil, and I will teach you how to go out beyond the veil, look back at the veil, and go, oh, is that the only thing that was keeping me in this small-minded place that kept me from growing? Well, guess what? My whole thing is to help you evolve. And so we are at a stage right now, because we're in third-dimensional reality, that we are evolving, we're not ascending. Give you a real quick definition, and then I will go way down the rabbit hole into ascension and evolution in a different video. But I can tell you right now that evolution is when the spiritual self is guided and has physical incarnations. So these physical incarnations deal with evolution. Ascension is when you go beyond having physical incarnations, and you are living and evolving as a spiritual being. So there is no physical manifestation in between. It is a evolution or an attunement in the octaves of consciousness that allows one to evolve into something greater than you can even possibly imagine. There are all different ways to track evolution, from the individual to group consciousness. And and I'll go down the rabbit hole in a different video on this as well, but we actually evolve into planetary and solar galactic type of consciousnesses as we meld and understand. But this is hundreds of millions of years into the future. Now, quicker for some, and for some, not so much. So with that, I really want to welcome you to Harmonic Evolution. And probably one of the big things is you're like, okay, so Joe, you're here, you're talking to me. Why should I listen to you? Well, that's a great question. Well, I can tell you that I actually had no intention of getting out and talking about this stuff. I didn't even know about this stuff 7 years ago. But on my birthday, my 50th birthday, for those who want to know my age, I looked up at the blue sky in Texas, and I asked the universe to restore the gifts that I had forsaken this lifetime. Now, why I asked that question, I have no idea. But as I went back in the house, I walked across the floor of my living room. Of course, I wasn't walking on the ceiling quite yet, and had these incredible downloads. It stopped me dead in my tracks. I had no idea what was going on, but I had this influx of knowledge of past lives, of different ways to manipulate energy, just things that were pretty whacked out for me at the time. And so I continued to write and draw energetics, and write about things that I had no idea what I was even writing about. So I think people call it automatic writing. And then, 3 years to the date, 53rd birthday, I fell 11 feet onto the back of my head, which is the ninth chakra. A lot of people think chakras kind of go up, but that's a lie. I hate to kind of break it to you, but ancient Sanskrit text actually talks about chakras do not exist outside of the body. So if you're looking at something that's like the 7th, 8th, 9th, and kind of going up, it's false teaching. Hate to tell you, but it is not what the masters, the ancient masters, who actually drafted the scripture text, the manifesto on chakras intended. Now, the 7th chakra, which people talk about as a crown chakra, is actually a portal, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in a different video. The important thing I want you to understand is there's no chakra that lives outside of your physical body, period. And if you believe that, actually this channel is for you, because I'm going to talk to you about dispelling those crazy myths, because it's just not true. And believing that sort of thing will keep you here and keep you in a reincarnation cycle, so you never escape, you never truly evolve. You may have subtle evolutionary steps, but you're not going to make the great leaps into and through the etheric and meet great masters and teachers like, I don't know if I have or not. I mean, I have actually, but so anyway, so that's kind of who I am, and why I'm here teaching this stuff. And if you're interested, hang out with me, and we'll have like these cool little chats, and I'll make like videos and pictures of like energy and how energy works, and spirals and soul dynamics and all kinds of crazy things that have been I don't know, shared with me, kind of put in this mind of mine, and now I'm told to get out and share it with you. So hopefully we'll have some good fun. So I love you, and we'll talk soon. Hey, bye-bye. Oh, where's the button to turn this thing off?